Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is November 27th, 2024. We're looking at Proverbs 27. We'll look at verse 1 today. Verse 1 says, "Do not boast about tomorrow. You do not know what a day might bring." You know, it's a simple statement. Don't get ahead of yourself, Don't think about tomorrow. Don't be chasing after tomorrow. And a lot of us already are. Tomorrow is a day off for almost everybody. Yes, I know there will be a few that are working, and I get that. But the reality is we can get hung up on what tomorrow looks like, and we can be excited. And so is Solomon saying don't plan for tomorrow? For those of you that have guests coming over and you're going to be feeding a multitude, is Solomon saying just don't do anything? Just when they show up, start putting stuff together? Well, absolutely not. It says, don't boast about tomorrow, for you don't know what a day might bring. You know, it's funny. I tell you all the time, but almost every one of these proverbs that Solomon has a conversation about, you can find in the New Testament talked about by someone. James says in James chapter 4, verses 13 through 15, "Come now, you who say today or tomorrow we will travel to such and such a city and spend a year there and do business and make a profit. You don't even know what tomorrow will bring, what your life will be. For you are like smoke that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you should say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. But as it is, you boast in your own arrogance. All such boasting is evil. So it is sin for the person who knows what to do what is good and doesn't do it." See, James takes it a little bit further. Instead of just saying don't boast about tomorrow, he says, you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Don't make it about you. Make it about God. These are the things I believe God wants me to do, and I'm going to move towards those. But whatever he tells me to do, I'm going to do it in the moment. Because if you're chasing your plan, I got to have X dollars in the bank by X day, and you miss when God says that $20 you got in your pocket, you got to give it to that homeless couple. And you're going, but I need that in the bank to make my deposit the right dollar amount by this day. If you don't do what God said to do, it's sin for you. That's what James is saying. That's what Solomon is telling his sons and telling you and I. It's not about what it is that we want. It's about what God wants. It's okay to look for tomorrow, literally tomorrow being Thanksgiving. It's okay to say, I need to get groceries. I need to have the turkey cooking by whatever time so that when the guests get here, we'll have food ready or whatever it might be, right? It's important. But here's the thing, guys. Be willing to be flexible with that. You know, we're planning on decorating the church Friday evening. This is the day we do it every year, Black Friday. We always get together on Friday anyway for a fellowship night, and so that's the night we decorate the church. But you know what? If somebody showed up and was in desperate need of counsel and just to be loved on, the church wouldn't get decorated, and we'd love on them the way they needed to be loved. Because the church can get decorated anytime. Matter of fact, there was one year we didn't even decorate the church. You know what? It's not about the decorations. I enjoy seeing the decorations. They're festive, they're fun, they're great, but that's not part of worshiping my God. That's just a part of living in the world that we live in and enjoying the environment. It's not about the decorations. It's about doing ministry and making sure we're present. So, when Solomon says that we need to not worry about tomorrow, he's saying, don't put it in your own hands. Have an idea what tomorrow needs to be, but put your focus on God and do what he's saying in the moment. James reiterates that in a much deeper way by saying, if you don't do what God says in the moment, it's sin for you. That's kind of an important thought, isn't it? And so the reality is we need to put our focus on God at all times. This is a reoccurring theme for me, isn't it? It's because I need to remind myself and I need to remind you that this isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about Jesus Christ, who lived, died, and rose again. And when we make that profession, we make the profession that we will give up our thoughts, feelings, needs for what is most important to him. And that is very, very important. It's so good to have so many of you with us today. I appreciate you all, both on Facebook and YouTube as we go live. If you haven't caught me live, I appreciate that you're catching this later. And I hope that the things I share with you on a daily basis have a great impact. I'll keep doing it because I know they impact my life. But I hope that they're impacting yours as well. Guys, I love y'all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Have a good day.